I'm having one of those days. I'll turn the music down so hopefully you can hear me and not just the tool in the background. Alright, I don't even know where the fuck to start. I'm very aware that I'm a very intense, highly emotional person, right? I feel things so fucking deeply that unless you can feel as like the depth of what I feel, and I'm diagnosed with a personality disorder, so that, I don't know, makes a huge fucking difference, I'm being told, yeah? You know what, don't judge people like me. I have had vodka. I have one next to me. I've definitely smoked a decent amount of weed. Not to the point where I'm like, oh, I know who I am, where I am, what I'm doing. I've calmed the fuck down. I mean, that's a win. I completely forgot I had a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock. So I woke up today. It was a good day. Everything was fine. Graham had sent me his, excuse me, chapters for the book. So I was reading them with my coffee. Everything, blah, 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 blah. Good. So I was in a good mood. I wanted to change the sheets and the duvet and all that stuff before I had a shower. I still haven't had a shower, so hence I look like this. I did promise my doctor I would. And also I have a rule in my life that is when the sheets and the linen are changed, I will not get in the bed unless I'm showered as well. Which really is quite fucking ironic because the dog sleeps right next to me. I thought washing him once a week every time I did the linen was the right thing, but you're not actually meant to wash dogs that often. But, yeah. Oh well. He gets outside. I have mine. That's just where I'm at. The point being, I will shower at some point today. Anyway, I'm very grateful that it was when it was, because I knew about it in the morning and then I completely forgot because of what happened. I'm actually not going to go into the details of what happened because I'm not far enough removed from it to be able to explain from my point of view where I'm coming from, and why it makes me so fucking angry, because it does. Lots of things in this world make me angry, and it's ironic because I see that people on the internet are asking if I'm on the spectrum, right? Which says a lot in itself, I feel. And I responded to one apparently quite defensive without even realizing. And another person chimed in and was like, no, I don't think you're taking it the right way. It's not being said as a you're more fucked up sort of thing. It's a, have you considered the possibility? And I guess the reason it did roll me is because obviously I've considered the possibility. I'm the first person in the world who actually thinks I'm on the spectrum. I do think now. I have thought that for a long fucking time because I just don't understand how I see things the way I do, and everybody else thinks I'm crazy. Like, I don't understand it, and it's to the point where it's fucking with me real bad. And I know it's fucking with me for reasons that, like, I can see, but I can't quite grasp right now. But I think, my God, people watching me must think I'm anyway, because I talk about death so often. Like, I talk about it like it's flippant, when it's truthfully, factually known as one of the most biggest fears, phobias across the world. According to everything I've read so far, my psychology degree and philosophy degree, and I'm nearly finished, it's death. People are afraid of death. I can't fucking wait to die, personally. And I know how that sounds, but it's not even from a depression point of view. It's from a physics, metaphysical, spiritual, high vibrational, fuck this planet shit. Like, I can't wait till my 3D fucking body is done with it. Like, but I also don't want to come back, and I do believe I've been here for like hundreds of lifetimes over, and which means I have to stick this shit out. And that's what makes today's like today so much more confusing. Because it's like, I 1000% believe that everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to be happening. Ergo, why the fuck do I feel so shit? I guess this is where all my 3D body, mind, mental freaking conditions kick in, right? Because I didn't ask to be dealt with 8 different mental illnesses. Nobody wants that. 1 is shit. 2 is shit. When you're pushing 4, 5 and get to 8, you're just like, shoot me now. Yeah, seriously. And I guess, like, how hard is it for someone to understand if I'm dealing with 8 different, very difficult mental illnesses, or we say 7 mental illnesses and then 1 actual personality disorder? Like, it's built in. It's in the name. So I don't know why people just aren't more compassionate, but what do I know? I'm not a compassionate person, according to what happened to the fucking day that caused me to lose my shit and block someone. And when I say lose my shit, I stood up for my ethics, my morals, my beliefs, and the simple fact is, I'm sick and tired of seeing in hindsight how many red flags I can see in a person that I just let go. Right? Now, what I believe in means more to me than anything in the world, quite frankly, because it saved my life and it's still saving my life. Obviously, I've got way so much bullshit to deal with. I know that. But, like, I don't understand how other people can't see that there's just such an obvious right and wrong in so many scenarios. And yes, I've been in therapy a long time and I've had lots of psychologists and psychiatrists say to me, Liv, there's grey in between those 2 shades. I am aware of that. I'm actually very aware of that, funnily enough. Even who I was, say, when my sister-in-law was back in my life is completely different to now, because, like, I know exactly why I didn't want to keep seeing her back then. And I know she watches these. And I guess I should just fucking say it now. And I'm sorry, Taylor, I love you. But, like, when I first started learning, and this is to everyone, I guess. It's not specific, but I know this was who I was then. And this is my point of how I've changed. So when I started learning the philosophy, right now, I've always known I was a person who has these thoughts that just are so big. Like, I don't think about bullshit like, what am I going to eat tomorrow? Or, I don't know, when's the next fucking whatever, book club, blah, blah, fill in the blank, yeah? So my brain goes, okay, there's so much fucking bullshit happening in this world. There's hate, and there's war, and there's this, and there's greed, and there's money, and there's power, and then my mind is off on these, like, how do we fix this? Because I am one of a billion fucking people in this planet going out of their mind, all right? I'm not the only one out there who is constantly dealing with, don't kill yourself, don't kill yourself, you're here for a reason, you would never ever want anyone else to kill themselves. I worked at a suicide hotline. When anyone tells me they're suicidal, I take it so extremely serious, because I'm so fucking sick of people going to me, oh, people say that they're going to kill themselves for attention. Okay, yes, there might be a very small percentage of that, okay? And even if that's the case, they need a teacher for a fucking reason. But you know what? If someone tells you they are going to kill themselves, or they've been thinking about killing themselves, please take it seriously. Now, go to them, okay? Now, I've made it clear, and I have to keep saying it even to my own medical team, don't send anyone to me. Okay? I have kept it under check for this long. Sending someone to me when I have a knife in my hand is gonna make everything a billion times worse. But don't just dismiss someone when they're saying they're actively thinking about dying. Okay? Just don't fucking do it. Yeah? I've had it done to me, and all it does is just push you closer and closer and closer to the edge. And I'm standing on the fucking edge, and I'm going, okay, jumping is going to be real easy. But I know that's not the answer. I fucking know it. It doesn't make it any easier. And I'm really sick and tired of people not taking me seriously. How hard is it to understand? Do I look like I'm fucking kidding? Does any part of me right now come across like I think death, suicide, and self-harm is a joke? Because if you think so, you're the fucking dumb cunt, not me, yeah? But I'm at this point now where it's like, why did I pick up this camera? Why did I want to make this video? Because I realized that what I believe in is an actual philosophical theory. Just like all the philosophers performing. I think about the things that I do for a reason. I'm very naive in the real world. Very like a bit even slow, you could say. Like I don't always catch up quite on time. Sarcasm goes straight over my head. That's why I love Sheldon on The Big Bang Theory, because I literally need people to be like, bazinga, so I know what the fuck they're saying. Because it's like, if you tell me something that 100% could be true, my brain will just believe you. Because why on earth would I think you'd tell me something that could be real if it's not? It just doesn't make any fucking sense, yeah? My doctor told me to focus on each day, to be strong, and remember that if people continuously show me reasons about why they shouldn't be in my life, then they're doing me the favor. Now, I will openly admit when I'm wrong, but I don't know, like I've only just gotten to the point where I'm okay with having someone in my life who I know lies, as long as it doesn't ever involve a lie to me. Because honestly, if I wasn't able to get to this point, there literally would be no one in my life, because everybody I fucking know lies, right? And I guess that's what happened with my sister-in-law in the beginning. I was so steadfast on what I believed in. When I found out that other people liked other people, even if it didn't involve me, I was just like, no thank you, you know? And I did cut a lot of people out of my life for those reasons. But there are still things that are just so fucking, just like gut-wrenchingly, soul-searching, oh my god, what the fuck, that no amount of justification is going to make it okay. And again, with the lying, I will never fucking lie to someone. The man I love more than anything in the fucking universe lied about everything. Now, I fully believe that he and I are at soul fucking frequency energy level identical. Our egos, sure, we reflect each other, but we're mostly the same. I can lie as well as he can. But going through what I went through and becoming a philosophy major and learning what I've learned and evolving and growing and going within and everything else has got me to a point where it's like, I absolutely think lying is wrong on every single fucking level. And it is 100% clear that if you lie to me and I make a decision based on something that is based on a lie, you will be effectively removed from my life, like without fail immediately. And I'm fine. I would 100% be happier alone, completely alone, than have fake, pretentious fucking people in my life who lie. But I feel slightly better. I went outside and my neighbour was there. I'm 15.5 minutes in and I've just realised why I picked up the camera. So we were talking, and he's definitely growing on me. I actually quite like him. I think he's a nice guy. He stopped asking me to smoke with him, so we're all good, yeah? And on that note, I might clarify, my sister-in-law was quite confused because she was like, I don't understand how you're just allowing him to keep doing that. And I'm like, I'm not allowing him to keep doing that. He asked me 3 different times. I was very clear, and he stopped doing it. You know, like I know how to put the boundaries in place, yeah? But I also like talking to him. Anyway, we're talking, and then he started telling me all the different ways on how to grow weed, where to grow it, how to cover it, how to make sure it's fine, how we could get it, how he's done it before, how it, blah, blah, blah. But then he said, you know that obviously whatever we talk about is between us. He goes, I would never tell even the people I live with what I've told you, or like that they know what you know, and I know that you wouldn't either. It's like, he goes, I mean, we're old enough to not have to say, don't say anything, don't repeat it, but at the same time, you know, like, it goes without saying. Now, this is where it gets real hard in my head, because I can't lie, but I also not want my neighbour to know that I've made videos about this and posted them online. So, yeah, must admit, I keep having this strange random thought, like, what happens if it was to ever go viral and you still live next to these people? And then I'd be like, surely to God, someone would know, like, to keep it's safe. So that wouldn't happen. But hey, whatever happens for a reason, or for your higher self, as my tattoo says. And quite frankly, with everything that has happened just in this year alone, I'm so at the point of I just don't care anymore. Do I get the grades? Maybe. Do I not get the grades? Maybe. Will I keep studying? Maybe. Will I not keep studying? Maybe. Do I care? No. Am I lying to myself? I don't fucking know. I care and I don't care. But I think what I care about more than anything in the entire fucking world right now is peace. Because having my knife in my hand, open, clenched in my claw, whatever, fucking hand, can't even talk, is not where I want to be. It's not. And clearly I'm fucking struggling with it. And I unfortunately think I'm struggling with it simply because it's something I've done for so long. It's catharsis. It helps me and makes me feel good. And that's the most fucked up thing there is. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'll look out the fucking window and smoke some more weed. Keep listening to Tool until I'm ready to go back to watching Killing Eve.